Hello everyone, how are you? Hopefully you are doing great. Welcome to our today's session, the free session of CodersTrust. Hopefully you will enjoy this session. So before starting the session, I just want to ensure that I explain properly and hearing my voice also. So whoever in the session, I am expecting that you will comment if you have any problem to watch my screen. Well, today's topics is about designing a landing page. Someone may be confused that what is landing page. Actually, landing page can be said as home page, but the purpose is a landing page actually the marketing. That means, for example, you have an upcoming products or upcoming website, so you want to show some promotional message or something else as your marketing purpose. So in that case, the landing page is actually used. So actually, it is not the complete website or it is not the complete homepage. So that means in the shortly we can say that where the user land firstly on your website, it can be landing page. Moreover, your website can have both landing page and home page. So when a user comes to your web address, he can see the landing page at the first time. Then, if he enter to the more details, and he can see the home page and other pages. So, we'll design a landing page using HTML and CSS, and we'll also use a jQuery plugin for beautification of this landing page, and also we'll use Google Fonts to make a wonderful typography of the content. Well, hopefully you are watching this screen without any problem. If you have any problem, obviously you can comment in the session. If you are logged in with your Gmail account, you can easily comment. Before starting, I just want to show one setting, the settings for your video streaming resolution. Just click on the settings icon on the video, and you can see a quality option. Just click on it, and you can see there are many options. It is highly recommended that you have to select a 360 or 480 for better resolution. If your resolution is set to 144 or 240, in that case actually you cannot see my screen properly and can't understand my code also. So it is highly recommended for 360 or 480. Hopefully you'll set those settings properly. And meanwhile, if you have any other internet issue, and in that case actually you cannot see my screen properly. Well, let's start with our today's topic, which is about designing a landing page. I have created an HTML file and CSS file also, which name is mine.css, and I have included the CSS file with this line of the code. So first of all, we want to take a deep. There will be full section of our landing page, and we will use the color theme from the flatuicolors.com. Uh, sorry, this is for the flat colors theme. So you can choose the colors, and you can get the color code using the color picker. I have installed a color picker add-ons for my Firefox browser. So if you are using the Firefox, you can install this color picker, and you can get any color code easily hovering on the color. Okay. So there will be four section of our landing page. So I'm just introducing the section. Just I'm using some demo of the CodersTrust content. First one is the introduction, like that. Welcome to CodersTrust. Then there will be another section while learning on with CodersTrust, and there is a description, and there can be a video also. And in the third section, there will be a section which name is how it works, and there will be a description also. And finally, we can also put a join now button if you want to join. And finally, we can also put a contact form, or actually we can put the form with the join now button together. Some use of jQuery code, how to show it actually. So we'll go through the details when you will see the total code during my session. So first one, just I'm creating a div whose name is like intro. Okay. So for intro, I just want to give a color. I can take the color from my flat UI colors themes. So I'm just changing this color. Okay, now just copy the color, and I'm writing the CSS for this intro div. So background. Okay, the color is pasted, and I want to give the width of this div actually 100%, and height. It can be around 200 pixel, and we also are making it float so that it cannot overlap with the other bit. Okay, so let's see the output now. How will look it. Okay, there is a div, just introductory div, and I will put some content here like h1, which will be some text. Just I'm copying the text. Okay, welcome to CodersTrust, and let's see how this now. This is just a simple H1, but I want to make it more beautiful, like that. It will be center. The color will be white, because with the flat UI colors, actually the typography should be white to match the color scheme. So I'm just giving some color to the H1. So we can do it like that. Intro H1, and color is white. And you can also increase the font size to make it bigger, like 48 pixel, and text as its center so that it is stayed at the center of the screen. Okay, so let's see the output. Yeah, now it is center, but we want to center from the top also. So just we can give some margin top, though it has by default margin top. We know the H1, but we want to give some more so that it is centered vertically. Not it is actually 30 pixel now, so we'll have to make it 40 pixel. Oh no, 40 is not perfect, so you can do 50. Okay, that's fine. And so this our header section is completed. Now we'll go for the another section, which we can be like that. Who I learn and earn with CodersTrust. So we can create another div. We can get the class who I learn, just related to our content, so that we can actually remember for what we are using what. And for while learn div, we will give some color, background color, We can choose the color from flat UI colors. Well, meanwhile, I'm just checking if we have any comment or doubt. Well, hopefully you were watching without any problem. So the second part, we are just giving another color. So it can be this one. Okay, and we can do same thing like the first one. Okay, but there is a problem that actually we are redundant, repeating our code for the uh, class because we can see the class are same properties. So just you're repeating our code, so it is not actually efficient. So if you want to efficient it, we can make like that. We can take another class like full it, and we can paste the value that is common here. So we can cut the value here and here also. So just we have to give the class to the div. We can use the multiple class, the multiple class. So just we are space and give the class here. But you have to keep remember that you cannot use that like that full week because the space means the class is ended and new class started. So full week, if you give the name here like that with a space, actually it is making two class. One is full, another is week. So you have to use like some underscore or hyphen, just not to give any space. Okay. So let's see our second div how it disappears now. Okay, it's appear here. Now we can give our content like that while learn and on with CodersTrust. So we can put H3 because we don't need a much bigger now. And finally, we are just giving the description. So I'm just copying the description. So let's see how it disappears. Because it is flat without any style. We can make it also center. So we can do it with some CSS like that. Event center. Okay. Now we can give some color and font size to the H3. So while learn H3, can give the color white and the font size 36 pixel. And for the P, I also can do almost same thing. Just accept the font size. So color we can use white and font size can use 16 pixel and font weight bold. Okay. Well, you can see we learn and all. Well, there can be a video in the right side. So can do actually we can take another dip and we can divide the uh, dip into parts. So let's do it. So we can make a dip for center. So for example, I learn inner deep, and the inner deep, there are the two div actually. One for the left part, so we can take div plus left learn, okay. If you have any problem to understand my code, you can question actually. I'm just putting the code here. I'm trying to clarify what I'm doing actually. And write learn. Okay. So in the main div while learn, we have take another div and just uh, making CSS for this div. Then I will show it today. I am taking this div. We can take the class and margin 0 auto to make it center. To the left clone, we can give the width 60% and fold left so that it stays in the left side. And for the right learn, it is 40%, and we can make it float right. Okay, and now it will not work because it is the immediate child. So okay, so now you can see that our the whole while learn section is now divided into two sections. The left part is for description, which is 60%, and the right part is 40% actually, not 400. And for that actually we embed a video, so we can use the video like that. Okay, you can just use a demo video. It's not necessary to use any perfect video. Well, and share. Just embed, and I'm copying the code, and I'm keeping the code in my right part. That means I want to put the video in the right part of the screen. So okay, so you can see the video is included, but there is a problem because our deep width is height 200 pixel, so you have to make it uh, 400 pixel so that it is longer. Okay, and we can also give some padding top pixel. So second section also completed. There is a two part. Is the left part there is a description, and the right part there is a video, just YouTube embed video. So now we'll go for the third section, which is about how it works. So we can do the just same thing here. Right. D plus how it works, and we can take some Hello, how it works, and the description also. I'm just putting the demo description here. And I'm just doing it quickly. You know that I'm doing the same thing just with different color. Okay, and it is also full width, so you can give the same color. Just the background color will be different, so we can use background. We take the color from our flat color UI. So I'm just taking the color and putting here. Okay, let's see how it is works actually. Okay, and it is center also, but I need the color to be white, so I can put the same things like that. Well, I can do it actually here also. We can use the group selector. I hope you know what is group selector. Group selector is actually using the same properties for the multiple selector. So we are using that H3. That means the both H3 and both P are the same. So we can use like that. Okay. Okay. So our three section has been completed. Now we'll do the last one, the one to join section. So we are taking the last one. Class join now. So here there will be title like that. Three. I want to join. Then there will be a button. This like join now button. Give the class. We can use the button because it is only a button, not to click. So we can use the button class join btn, and we can write journal. Okay. So for journal, I will give another color. So for the journal, we can use this color. Just using this one. Background color. And we also with the full width because we want to it will be 100% width and same height. Well, you can see the join a button is a small one, but I want to make it larger. Also make the join now text more larger, so we can use join now. Sorry, join now with the H3. The color will be white. Well, we can actually use the group selector. We don't need it here. Okay. Next, we'll write code for the join button. So I'm just taking the class for the join button. Okay, and it will be like height 40 pixel. Background color will be, yes, I'm just using another color from here. Just using this color. And font size will be larger, 20 pixel, and font weight bold, so it is more bold. Okay. In the color, the font color actually will be white, so I'm just giving the color. And okay, hopefully it will work now. So let's see. Okay, yeah, just join now button, and you have to remove the border actually because the button has by default some border. I'm just making the border none. Okay, so our basic landing page UI has been created. So just now we'll do some animation to make it more uh, beautiful, and also make some fonts. Google use the fonts of Google so that the typography should look much better. Well, I'm just checking this session. If you have any comments here. Okay, no comments so far. So hopefully you are watching properly. So for join now, and also we have used this one. For join now, we can use actually a contact form here also, just like input box and a submit button or a form here. So this form actually will be hidden by default. So with the class join form, and there is an input type text, and class in text. Just this my custom class. You can use whatever you want. And finally, there is also a placeholder because just want to your email. And finally, there will be a submit button. Submit the form. Okay. So by default, this join form will not be visible. So I'm just making it hidden. So you can use the display now. Well, for now, just we are not making it block because we will do it some styling. Then we'll hide and we'll use the jQuery to make it visible when click on join now button. So so just let's see actually how it looks now. Yeah, you can see this join. So we can use some CSS code for this join. For the margin top and the pixel. Okay, and also can make the submit button much better. So just I'm giving some styling actually, so it's not much critical here. And I'm also giving some styling for the text. It is actually small here, so just giving some width. around 200 pixel and height 30 pixel. Okay, let's see actually how it is now. Okay, want to join button. So this is now outside of the box, so we can increase the height of this last one. That means to join now, you can give the height to 50 pixel, so it doesn't uh, stay outside the box. Okay, so it is simple, just a form and a submit button. But I want to display it when this join now button is clicked. And for the join now button, I want to make the cursor its pointer because the user cannot understand actually it is clickable. Well, now I'm just displaying none. That means it will not be displayed now. Okay, so, but you can see the cursor has been changed. Well, for now we'll use the jQuery. Want to show this form when click on the uh, join now button. So we'll just include our library for the jQuery. So I have given this jQuery.min.js and we'll do some code, the script A, and we make it document.ready. That means when the DOM is ready, this function will be called, this callback function. So in this function, we will do some event, that means click event. So join button whenever clicked. So I can trace it like that. Sorry, this is the join button. So on click. So there another callback function. Okay. So on click, what will be happen? The join form will be displayed. That means this one will be displayed. So can make it like that. Sorry. So you can just make it show, but I will use some fancy styling and can make it slow. Slow means the duration of the animation will be slow actually. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so it is now fine. So this is the slide down. Okay, so the perfect. So our landing page has been created and also is the join now. It is actually using the jQuery to show dynamically when the join now button is clicked. Well, now we'll do some styling with Wow.js. There is a plugin of the jQuery which is called Wow.js, which is called. I will use that one. Well, there is a question from Marma that how to put icons inside the placeholder. Okay, we can use the CSS for the placeholder. For example, okay, let me show some icon. Okay, just let me download the icon. For example, email icon. I can say that email. It is called not email actually. It's called envelope icon jpg. and I can download from the find icons, and it can be used. Okay, it's the same perfect one. Just yeah, I can just use this one PNG. I'm not sure actually what's the size of this icon. I think it is larger. I just need 32 range. Okay, for example, just I want to this use this one. Okay, download it, and just keeping this one in my folder, uh, my working directory here. So I just keeping here, but you can keep in your images folder or whatever. So we want to give this icon in the placeholder. That means, for example, in the case, so as a background. So, for example, you can use the submit button. Sorry, it is in text. Okay, so you can use the background URL, and my image is this one, but PNG, and it will be no repeat. That means it will be shown just one. Okay, and there also be a padding, because if you don't use the padding left, the text will be overwritten to the icon. Let's see how it will work. Okay, so you can see the icon, but the text is actually uh, into the icon. Also the color also removed, because we use the background. So just we can give the color white, and also we can use the padding left 40 pixel. Okay, yes. So now we have used the icon. I think you can see, because text is actually starting from this one. That means the 40 pixel space is skipped, and the this will be written here, and the icon also come here as a background. That means it's not actually a placeholder; it is the background. So if you want to use this one right side, so just use right the position of the image. So you can use the right here. Okay, so you can see just the icon in the right side. So I just use the position of the background. So right. By default, it is left. So if you use the right, then it will be right, and if you use the center, and it will be center. So hopefully, understood, Marma, you have understood uh, this one. If you have still any question, you can ask. I will be happy to answer your questions. Okay. Hopefully, if you have any question, you will make a question. Meanwhile, I'm just going to our regular work, which is actually, yeah, I will use this one, wow.js. You can get the documentation. Just you can search wow.js. So I have to include it. So first one, I have to include this CSS. I have already downloaded it. So this wow master. Then I am just using the CSS. Okay. I can also make it the JS first. No problem. And I'm keeping here the JS folder. Now I will copy the CSS in the CSS folder. Okay, animate.css. So just Okay, my animate.css and wow.js also ready here, and just I will include it in my index.html file. So my CSS folder, CSS and animate.css. Then I will include my wow.js. So same here, js and wow.main.js. And finally, I just put this one, which is actually the initialize of the code. That means the plugin, wow plugin. Okay. Now I will use the wow class for animation. So it use the animator CSS. So just we can check the animator CSS here. There is a lot of animation. So for example, or you want to use those one on load. Okay, just we want to use uh, flip, not flip, just bounce in. Okay, bounce in for the first one. So for example, for intro, just we want to give some animation. So first of all, we have to give the class wow. Then we have to give the class the name of the animation. For example, bounce in. So we can use this bounce in and the suggestion also. Okay. So let's see how it works actually. Yeah, you can see the animation. I hope. Yeah, this is the first one. So for the second one, we can also use some animation like that. Wow, and can use slide in right. And for the third one, we can use another one like there is a lot of, so you can actually use some combination, whatever you actually like to use. You can use fade in, and for the final one, you can use. Okay, let's see here. Zoom in. So zoom in. Okay. So let's see the total animation now. Just yes, and the final one is not working, I think. So roll in, I can use roll in. Okay. So hopefully now everything is fine. Okay. Yeah, it's perfect. So now we can see actually just using a jQuery plugin will make the landing page very much fancy, and we have used everything whatever possible. Now the final touch we'll do the fonts. That means the typography. The typography is the just basic typography, but we can use the Google fonts. Just google.com/fonts. For example, we want to use a stylish font like this one, or sort. Just we'll click the quick use, and if you want to use it just for the bold or everything, just bold, white, and to have selected it. And there is the generator of the CSS link. Just we copy it and keep it here in our CSS. Okay, now just we want to use the font. So we want to use the font for the whole body. That means the whole page with the same font. So just keep it here in the body. That means the tag of the body tag. Okay. So let's see if our fonts has been changed here. Yeah, you can see the font is now more beautiful. Just the font we have used. Yes. So our landing page has been created with some fancy animation and with the use of Google font. So it look much professional, I think now. So this our today's session. So if you have any questions regarding our today's session, you can ask. I will finish our session soon. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. Well, Marva, you are most welcome. I really appreciate questions because I like to hear questions. If you have questions, actually, you are understanding something. So try to do any questions if you have any doubt. So actually, it will be helpful for me to clarify actually what you are not understanding. I can understand actually. Well, before ending our session, I just want to introduce about the CodersTrust. I know that some are new here in our session today. So CodersTrust basically a Denmark-based company which is working for IT skill development. It is working in many countries. The main office located in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and it's also working in India, Kenya, Bhutan. So other many other countries also uh, launching their branches also. And Kubernetes is also working not only for the IT skill development, also how to earn money from the global marketplace using this skill. So the curriculum is very much practical, so that when the students actually complete the course, he will be able to do the level, the standard of the task, actually the global marketplace. So it is actually preparing a student for his skill and for earning also. If you visit the website of the Coder Trust, you can see some success stories of the student of the Coder Trust actually who are working now successfully in the marketplaces. Uh, so why not you will try if you have the passion in the IT actually. So if you have the passion and you have the focused on the IT skill development, obviously the coder test can be best choice because it will prepare your skill also how to prepare for the client handling. So all about you can get in coder trust actually. It has a super support from the expert team for example, the students after getting completing the course started working in the marketplace, and he facing some problem in his project. In that case, actually, he can get support from the uh, expert team of the Coder Trust also, and you can check the total course outline here in the official website, and you can also contact the support for the payment and other issues. Hopefully, you will enjoy the journey of the Coder Trust and best of luck for you. Well, and thank you very much joining to this session. Hopefully, you will join continuously in our session actually from Sunday to Thursday in every week. So, hopefully, you'll enjoy our session. Okay, take care. Bye. Good night.